Good morning. Who do we have here this morning? We have Tommy
Chris
and Chris from the Granite State, apparently. It's in the Bayou State and the Granite State.
What is a bayou?
Hmm?
Well, a bayou is a swamp, right?
Yeah.
Tommy, tell us what a bayou. A bayou is a swamp. A bayou is a waterway that goes through the swamp. It's like the Louisiana Highway. There we go.
And then Alesh is here watching too. Good morning, Alesh.
He just
it's
said
afternoon for him.
Me.
But...
I'm here, me. Sarah and I just got out of bed.
Yeah.
After a wild night of genealogying on my part.
What'd you do? Doing your Golding-a-thon?
I'm still working on my Golding-a-thon. Oh my gosh. I won't even talk about that. So
I actually was working on, because I guess, was it last week where, yeah, it was Debbie. I was like working on one of your profiles a week. So I did that. And I actually found that they uploaded the death certificates for my two ancestors onto Ancestry. And so that was really exciting.
Oh, nice. Well,
yeah.
Is that an exciting? I found a death certificate. Who gets excited about that? Just genealogy.
Us.
That's funny.
Yeah. And I even told my mom.
So there's we have this great group of people called the Galding cousins, who are all of my very distant cousins who all go back to this one person years and years ago. This is a part of my Galding-a-thon. And I've been talking about what I've been doing, and I've posted my research page from WikiTree so they can go and look at the research I'm working on. And one of the other people have been posting articles and things, and which is great. But some of the stuff they're posting is old research that's been disproven. So I found myself debunking the old research, which is taking me away from my current research. Because I feel like I have to keep saying, oh, no, that's old news. We are not from Scotland. We're from England or Wales. Nobody really knows where we're from, and I keep having to go back, and it's fun to see the old stuff, but it's also.
You got to put them in their place.
No, not put them in the place.
No, I know.
Put the research that they're posting in the proper context. It's old research. Doesn't new research says something different. So well, it looks like we have a really small crowd today.
Yeah, I wonder. Are people starting to do holiday stuff?
People are shopping.
I need to.
Parts of York region in Toronto are shutting down red. Nothing is going to be open. Like coronavirus has gotten so bad, and the shutdown is today. And people you should have seen the pictures of the lines of people socially distancing in lines to get into malls yesterday because of the shutdown today.
Oh, wow. Look, we just I saw a whole bunch of new comments pop up just now.
Hey, Hillary. Yeah. I ordered my last gift last night online.
Then there's my mom. What?
Joanna, how are you?
Oh, my mom just finished her Christmas cards.
Good for you. Am I getting one? Do you have my address for your mom? I need to send your mom my address.
send so she can get a Christmas card. I'm sure I hope I get a Christmas card from my mom.
Oh.
I'm just kidding.
This is my living room behind me. It's an old picture of the living room, but it's a picture of a Christmas tree up and stockings hanging out. And so I thought I would make it a Christmassy picture so we'd be looking at a Christmas tree for today. Because today's theme is kind of holiday.
Yes. Yeah, I wasn't sure when I saw Mags. I was like, I don't think you're in your living room.
Because my chair's going funny. Yeah. And it's a panoramic view. It's a panoramic view. So where it's stitched together, there was a cloud in the sky. Wait, where am I? Right here, where the the photos are stitched together. My
Oh.
feeling is white, not gray. And that TV's not there. There's a different TV and a different table. But that's my living room.
So speaking of holidays, then what is our question of the week?
Oh, we have a question of the week? Oh,
I hope.
Not a lot of people answered. I think people are shopping or doing stuff. But I'll let me share my screen. Let's see. There we go. I'll move us off. There we go. Christmas or holiday shopping. This is actually a holiday question, even though there's a Christmas tree. It's any holiday. Not a lot of answers. Only 16 answers today. But the very first one is the very first answer that Sarah gave me this morning. What did you say about your Christmas tradition?
Well, it was technically New Year's, how we eat black-eyed peas and collards for good luck.
Yeah, so the very first question was from Betty Fox, and she says, being from the South, we eat ham, collards, and black-eyed peas on New Year's Eve. My family never did that, ever, and I'm from the South. I had never, ever even heard of it until a friend asked me over for New Year's Day, and they were going on and on and on. The whole party was about the food, and it was ham, collards, and black-eyed peas, so there you go. And Lucy Salvaggio Diaz says, I'm from the North and that's just yum. So, yeah. Other people, oyster stew and creamed chipped beef Christmas morning. Okay. That sounds like
oysters in the morning.
What's that?
Oyster stew in the morning? Is that what I heard?
I don't know. Maybe they had plans for the afternoon. I don't know. Let's see. Dieter Lawrence, our good German member over there. So for 40 years, we've always had the same food for Christmas, Christmas Eve, potato salad and sausages. That's very Deutschlandisch. Then Christmas Day, fondue.
Chocolate fondue, I hope. That'd be really fun, just have a big fondue fountain.
And then second, yeah, people could just walk by and grab a straw or stick and... and then the second Christmas Day, raclette. What is raclette? Anybody know? Somebody in our talk, give us a definition of raclette is. And apart from that, there are no traditions except on birthdays. The person celebrating the birthday is allowed to wish for the food. And of course, that's what there is. Okay. We kind of did that with our kids. And do you know what they always picked when we went out to dinner for their birthdays? Subway. My kids are so healthy.
So I just looked at what a raclette is.
Yeah.
It's a Swiss dish, also based on heating cheese and scraping off the melted part. And there's like a little thing that you use to heat it up in.
Alesh says grilled cheese.
I guess that works.
Joanna, from our chat, Joanna says,
oh yeah, we also do that.
Our Pennsylvania tradition, smoked pork chops with sauerkraut and mashed potatoes. Yeah.
So we do that, and then the black-eyed peas and collards, and that's our New Year's dish.
That's fun. F. Van Hoot says that celebrating St. Nicholas at the 5th of December with presents and coins. Putting up, so he's in the Netherlands or Belgium, one of the northeast countries there, putting up the Christmas tree the day after, visiting my parents during Christmas days, though not this year, good, eating oliebollen on New Year's Eve and playing board games. Somebody look that one up. And then leaving home 24 hours New Year's Eve and wishing a Happy New Year to all the neighbors. And then watching a New Year's concert with the Vienna Philharmonic. Nice. Carol Baldwin says she doesn't have a tradition that she follows. However, her daughter and her brother follow a tradition set up by her maternal grandparents. They put up their trees on the 1st of December and take them down on the 26th of December. Decorations consisting of ornaments handmade over the years by grandparents, parents themselves, their children and grandchildren. That's cute. We have lots of homemade ornaments on our tree. My favorite is the one my brother hangs front and center every year that my mom made for him. She took a photo of a black and white photo of him and pinned it to a styrofoam cube, decorated it in velvet and sequins around the photo. Cute. Jellied cranberry sauce right out of the can. So what is your call? People, tell us. Do you do cranberries, jellied cranberries, or cranberry sauce?
Cranberry sauce out of the can.
Question to know. That was from Alexis Nelson. And Alexis sent me a very, very sweet note over the week about her pictures from last week. That was cute. Thank you, Alexis. Alexa, turn off the fan. Virginia Field says, Christmas Day, there's turkey dressing, the same dressing made by my maternal grandmother, my mother, and now me. Nice tradition handed down. And the daughters keep her making that. Cranberry sauce for her, yams and green bean casserole. New Year's Day, putting my husband's South Louisiana tradition in mind. His mother always made cabbage rolls, so I now do that with my family. And my family had black-eyed peas. Cool, or so some form of peas. This is a cute one from Janet Gunn. We have a Christmas post office. So Father Christmas, aka Santa Claus, is the postmaster. All the presents are stacked behind decorated cardboard boxes, which serve as the post office counter. Each person goes up to the counter, rings the bell, an alpine goat bell that my father found when he was 2, and asks, do you have any packages for Mags? Because Mags gets all the packages. So Father Christmas, who was actually using usually my grandmother,
maybe grandmother,
would either say, yes, I do, and hand over a package, or say, there's nothing at the moment. You should check again later. Oh, I mean. Anyway, this is so cute. She makes Christmas cakes every year. That's from Janet Gunn. Isn't that just adorable?
Mm-hmm.
Our kids always hand out the gifts at our house. For my daughter-in-law, Candy, who is from Taiwan, Mid-Autumn Festival is a traditional holiday when families get together to look at the full harvest moon and eat special treats. Moon cakes and chestnuts, which are round like the moon. Since she and Thomas live in California while I'm across the country in Massachusetts, I had never celebrated this holiday or even heard of it. But this year, thanks to cell phones that take pictures, I was able to share Candy's traditional holiday. Isn't that cute? So she sent her moon cakes and chestnuts and notes explaining what the night's about. How cute, how sweet. Notice how my voice goes up when I think something's cute. So June, Budka. June, are you in here today? No? My husband's tradition was to read "'Twas the Nights Before Christmas" and sing carols on Christmas Eve before opening presents. That continued until our children were grown, and we divided our times among the families. Her childhood Christmas tradition was to trim the tree on Christmas Eve, leaving it up until the 6th of January. 6th of January, oh my gosh, we put up our tree whenever we can and then take it down as long, February, March. No, I'm just kidding. Let's see. She's talking about working Christmas Eve overnight shift at the local hospital. One of the priests would make homemade tortillere. Oh, now if you don't know what tortillere is, it's a French pork pie. It is very, very good. Yes.
You guys make me hungry.
Yeah. One of my sons will be going to his biological mother's house for Christmas Eve, and he will have lots of tortillere there. They're French. That's Jason, our oldest. Let's see.
Oh, look, there's a sauerkraut mentioned there.
Yeah, I grew up at Christmas, Jewish, being we were raised with children of Jewish tradition, lighting candles, frying latkes and playing dreidel for chocolate gelt at Hanukkah. And happy Hanukkah, everybody.
Yes, it was. Yes, happy Hanukkah.
We live in the southern U.S., so our kids often we're often the only Jewish kids in class, at times their whole school. So we sent Hanukkah fun packs to their class each December in the elementary grades. Fun, enough dreidels and gelt for each child, and an electric menorah so they could share their traditions with their classmates. The Hanukkah kits also subtly encourage their teachers to not assume that all children share Christian traditions. That's a really good answer, Kathy. Yeah, I was writing. We live near one of the biggest synagogues in Ottawa. Like, it's just a couple of blocks away from our house. And yesterday I was driving somewhere and I was behind a car that had an electric Hanukkah in the back windshield that kept lighting up in front of me. I thought that was cute. My wife's family is usually a fondness for sauerkraut as a side to a traditional holiday turkey dinner. It can apparently be contributed to a German line, and he's got that up. That's Richard. Little green calendar book where she wrote down all the important events such as birthdays, christenings, and weddings. Parents, aunts, and uncles, and all the cousins used to celebrate Christmas together at home every year. Although Grandma's been gone for 35 years, we still get together. That's cute and nice. Patricia. Holiday decors, turkey dinner. Holiday 4th of July tradition is to fly a historic American flag handed down from generation to generation. It has only 48 stars dating back to the time before Alaska and Hawaii were admitted to the Union. I still have this flag and fly it on all national and or patriotic holidays. That's Marianne Cerruti. Then Gerald Barabo has a great little cute picture here. Wake up, Dad! All the Christmas gifts around the tree are blessed before they are shared and opened after everyone, including Santa Claus and Jingle Elf, are present, respects the late night wrappers, and holds the children in expectation for grandparents and parents to arrive. And then every member of a good batch of fudge and socks. That's funny, from Sandra. My tradition involved child abuse. It was horrible. My father would put a pair of speakers into the hallway, the entranceway there was a long hallway that all the bedrooms came off of in our house. And my dad would put speakers at the entrance to that hallway and blast the Hallelujah chorus on Christmas morning to get us out of bed. And I love that. And on 4th of July, he would blast the 1812 overture. So we would awake on the July 4th morning with the sounds of cannon rolling down that hallway. So it wasn't really child abuse. It was fun. So Dad did that. We listened to the Peanuts Christmas album every year. My sister brought that home one year, and that was something that got added to our list. What else? One year, I had spent the night at my grandparents' house and come home Christmas morning. I got home, I checked out the tree, and there was just one package under the tree for me, a tiny little package. And I'm like, what the hell? With all the, what the heck? With all these other packages around. Opened it, and it was a clue. It was a piece of paper where my dad had written a clue. And I ended up going around the house finding clues all day long, well into the afternoon, to try and find my gift, which was a guitar that was hidden in my own closet. How funny is that? That's funny. So our Christmas tradition, we usually had all of our family, extended family, over for Christmas Eve dinner. And then Christmas morning was like, for the nuclear family, we would have brunch. And then like once we got older and people had kids, like my siblings and children would show up for the brunch, and we would open gifts after brunch. And we kind of do that here. We open gifts after brunch here too.
Nope. We couldn't wait that long. We would make sure our dad was awake. We had to wait till everybody was awake, and then we would open our gifts.
Dad was always up. Dad is the biggest Christmas person in our house. He's cute and fun. And being in South Carolina, there was always a roaring fire, no matter the temperature out.
Yeah. So, well, that was the question of the week.
It was.
That's fun. That's a good. That was not that many answers, but it was a fun thing to talk about. So now, I guess we will go on to what's next? The profile of the week. Let me share my screen. So our profile of the week this week is Noah Webster. So, and we also have a whole bunch of other newspaper founders as well. So Noah Webster. I'm assuming everybody is familiar with that name, probably because of the dictionary. Did Mags leave me again?
No, I'm right here.
Oh, okay.
I'm right here. I'm interested that they have the background images of 4-cent stamp rather than. Isn't it Merriam-Webster who did the? Merriam-Webster did the dictionary, not Noah.
I guess no, but I just associated the last name with the.
Okay, good. Boy, I was confused. Tell us
maybe
about
I don't know.
Noah.
I have to. Didn't. I'm pretty. No, he's just a newspaper founder. Okay. Yeah, not the. Whatchamacallit. He was born in Connecticut. He was a lexicograph. I can't even say that. And textbook author. Look, no, it is his name became synonymous with the dictionary. See, you made me doubt myself for a second, Mags.
Merriam-Webster dictionary. So, okay, American. I can't read it.
Oh, so synonymous with the dictionary, especially the modern Merriam-Webster dictionary that was first published in 1828. Yeah, so that doesn't say much else about the dictionary. Okay, so he published a compendious English dictionary in 1806 and an English grammar in 1807. In 1807, he began compiling the dictionary he would become famous for. It was first published in 1828. See, you made me doubt myself, Mags.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That's not being a very good support person or wing person for your LiveCasts.
Well, I would also like to know if I am wrong, so I would prefer.
No, I don't think you are. I mean, look at that looks like a really well done dictionary. A dictionary. That's hilarious.
Dictionary. Yeah. So this was our profile of the week. And then so I didn't actually check who I was closest to, but we have other founder of newspapers, Marguerite Durand, who was born in France. The beginning part's in French, which makes sense because she was born in France. She was a French journalist and a feminist. And then we have, Joseph Pulitzer. That name also sounds familiar. I wonder why. From the
because he did not write
Hungary Empire. So I'm sure we can all assume why his last name. He always wanted to make a name for himself, and he did. Good job.
Well, he did.
And then we have Alexander Mcminn, born in Ireland. Not familiar with his name. Sir Frank.
I'm 17 degrees away from Adolph Ox. He did he published the Chattanooga Times and the New York Times.
And then we have Douglas Packer and William Atkin from Canada, but then moved to England. Died in England. He was a business tycoon, politician, publisher, and author. And then we have the one that Mag said that you were mostly closely connected to Adolf.
Yep.
Fox. Interesting. I might be most closely. I don't know, because you and I are closely connected, Mag. So, so he published the Chattanooga Times and later the New York Times. And then we have Lars. Hold on, I didn't open that up. Lars Herta from Sweden. He's the founder of the Swedish newspaper. Not even going to try that. Aftonbladet. I tried it, but it's probably wrong. And then the last one we have is Sylvia Pankhurst from England. And yeah. So those are our profiles of the week. Who was I most closely connected to? Let's see. Um, yep, I'm most to Adolf as well. The other 16? No, actually from Noah Webster. I'm most closely connected to Noah Webster. Look at that. Look at me. Okay. Anybody who else? Who was everybody else? Anything in the chat? Anything fun in the chat?
Chris Ferriello, he says that he didn't get GI Joes as a kid because his mother didn't think that they would develop his what did he say? His spark his imagination. And I have to say that they did a really good job because Chris has the best imagination.
Okay. See if anything else. So, oh look, there's June. June, we were talking about you earlier.
She wasn't here yet.
Merriam-Webster is the corporate heir of the original Webster dictionaries. Fun fact. So.
Yes, okay. Joanna, you and I would be 12th cousins once removed. And it's uncertain. How did we get there? So through your line, Fuller, Smotherly.
Yeah, so you're not related to my mom.
To your father.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it goes like 15 generations back. And you go through my lords. Okay.
Okay. So, yes, so you are indirectly related to Megs.
So June has the lowest connection number so far of anybody in the chat.
15? Yeah, I was 16 to Noah Webster.
You were closer to him than I was.
Okay, so I guess we can talk about the photos of the week. We don't actually have a project that we're talking about today, but we will look at our photos of the week, which is family gathering, which is fitting. You know, it's holiday season. So
we'll
look at the photos of the week. So we have the Larvie family. Probably didn't say that right either. Uploaded by Blanche Pombrio. And everybody's tagged. That's a nice photo.
In front of their corn. Build it.
Yeah, and this is in front of their car.
That's cool. 1932.
I like that guy crashing down.
I'm going to guess 1932 on this photograph.
Yes. Well, this one says before 1925.
Oh.
And
I'm not sure that they had the... Okay, I'm going to go with it. Okay.
I don't know.
I
guess we could look at the age of the youngest ones there, too, and try to...
I'm looking at the car, and I'm looking at the clothing that the...
No, well, if one of them that's in the photo was born in 18... Wait, no, just kidding. Wrong century. Wrong... 1922... I was looking at the ages of everybody. So the youngest was born in 1922.
So that would make it about right. She looks about 7. Yeah. So she's 1930, 32. It's the style of the car. I actually have a picture of my dad on the running board of a car just like that. And the picture was done in 1931, I think.
Okay, so 4 generations of family. That's a nice little photo.
That is.
Family gathering.
I always look in the picture in the windows behind to see if there are people looking.
Oh, because that one time there was a little person in the back. Then we have Emil with sister and friends. Oh, look, she's partying at a family gathering.
Well, notice her glass is empty, so there ain't a lot of partying going on.
Well, she finished it, apparently.
Yeah.
We have the Pombrios. That looks like a nice little family gathering, maybe family reunion.
Yeah, that's a fun picture.
Family visiting in Nashua. That's a nice photo too.
Snowy.
And unfortunately for a lot of people, they aren't going to be visiting their families these holiday season.
Yeah.
So
pull
that
out little
is,
family pictures and put a big family picture up of your family somewhere in the house.
or get those cutouts and just get
Oh,
cutouts
yeah.
of everybody in your family. Like we have of, Elvis and King Henry VIII.
Yeah, we do. That's root stick. Wow, that's a huge family picture.
Yes, that's a family reunion. Hoover reunion in Unionsville. Oh, I can't read.
This picture has to have one of those extra pictures with all the little numbers over the heads.
Yes, I wonder if they have a little whatchamacallit somewhere. Oh, it's from a museum. I wonder if they have writing of everybody who's in the photo. 3 generations of Hearst cousins.
Nice.
Oh, look, this one has numbers. The Perry family.
That's cute.
Mm-hmm. It's a nice photo. Oh, we have another page. Oh, 50th annual reunion of the William T. Swartz family. Oh, man.
That's cool.
I wonder if they have more different shirts depending on which person. I don't know. I'm assuming things, but
that's fun. Yeah, ours would have we would be the like 2 white shirts in a sea of other shirts.
Oh, look, I was right. In this photograph, each of the 8 descendant line chose a color for shirts, created especially for the occasion. So I was right. I assumed correctly about the shirt colors. That it depends on who they descended from.
That's really cool. I like that. So purple, light blue, dark blue, red, white, and then a light blue.
Yeah, and we have 2 whites and so this was the 50th reunion. This was the 2nd annual reunion. So they uploaded 2. That's cool. The difference between the 2nd and the 50th, how many people were accumulated. It's an interesting word. The Dooley family reunion. That's a fun photo.
They look like they should be picking up instruments and singing.
Oh, about to, yeah.
I bet they did.
Probably. And then we have Thrissa's family. And William Austin Martin family of Webster County.
Pennsylvania? No, Maryland. Missouri. Missouri.
M-O. Oh, look, they're in front of a Christmas tree. That's cute. They're opening their presents. Family gathering in honor of Marlene's stay in England. George Washington Leslie family.
That's a cool, the house. Can you blow that one up?
And then what they're on is one of those.
A hay thingy.
A hay thing.
Hay thingy, TikTok. It's a beautiful cabin. I bet it's the original cabin.
I feel like this was the same another Washington Leslie family gathering.
Nice.
And then we have the Leslie family reunion.
Oh, let's check out that window. Looks like there's a curtain being pulled back there and a hand.
Maybe somebody is sneaking.
Fun.
Okay, and that was our last photo.
Yay! Not on Facebook?
So we don't really have a project to talk about today.
No, we don't.
Yeah, so
snowy, rainy, freezy, rainy day here. So
oh yes, my mom was bringing up our Cleaver Rider reunions that I went to Pennsylvania once for. That was a fun time. 200 people and up. Yeah, they were big reunions. And then, so unless somebody has any questions, I'll probably have a project lined up for next week.
Wait, next week's not Christmas.
No, next week's not Christmas, but the following week I have not decided whether
Boxing Day.
Yeah, and then
there's a good possibility that I will not be available.
Yeah, so Mags will probably be off doing stuff.
Yeah, I'm going to be traveling, I think. We usually go to our sister-in-law's house for Christmas. And since we're in a low restricted area, and they're even lower restricted area, we may go on down there Christmas Day and spend the night.
Okay. Yeah, so we will see you guys next weekend. I am not sure about it's kind of crazy. There's only a couple weeks left in the, 2-3 weeks left in the year. Kind of crazy.
It is. It is. And I think people are out Christmas shopping today.
I think so. Yeah, we should have a big crowd.
You should be Christmas shopping online, people.
Yes, maybe they are doing. Oh, speaking of, really quick, because Chris brought it up, and so it was in the newsletter this week, but our WikiTree store, if you want to buy somebody a WikiTree present, teespring.com/store/wikitees, and there's a whole bunch of different like you get from mugs to sweaters to shirts to pillows to towels to tapestries, and you can get different, like you can get the Enjoy Genealogy or the American Mutt, or there's a whole bunch of other different fun ones on there. So if you're looking for a WikiTree themed present, that's a good place. Yeah, I think I'm about to buy a sweater for myself. I was looking, but they didn't have medium sized in the orange. But I think I might fit in a small. I have to double check.
I know how you can fix that, and I'll tell you after the thing.
Oh, okay.
Send the man who manages that store a note, and he can create one in orange for that size.
Yeah, I don't know if it's the site that maybe doesn't have, but they might be out of stock. Maybe a lot of people are buying gifts. It could be that too. My mom was like, "Ooh, is that a hint, Sarah?"
Here you go, right here. Or call Alesha's daughter and see if she squirreled away any and took them home. Alesha's daughter over Roots Tech last year was our salesperson. She was the marketing coordinator for WikiTree. She sold more T-shirts and sweatshirts than anybody ever. She was great.
Yes, thank you, Alia, for selling our shirts.
I think she wants a sweatshirt, Joanna, but I'm not sure.
The with the hoodie.
Not a sweater, a sweatshirt, just like this.
A hoodie, but I want that one. Really, like for when it gets cold and I can wear that.
Yeah,
like my black jacket.
It's chilly down here today.
Okay. Well, I guess we will go, because now we're going off topic I usually make segue. I haven't done it in a while, but I usually talk about the store.
You did have a question there. There's a question there for you, Sarah.
The connector challenge intrigues me. Any hints? What connector challenge?
Donald Lindgren.
The connector challenge? What connector challenge? What did I miss something?
Sarah.
Did I bring up something about a connector challenge that I didn't know about?
Your voice is going up really high. Sarah, smile and watch me.
I don't know about the connector challenge.
There's a connector challenge every week, isn't there?
Yeah, there is. Yeah, yes. Maybe he saw something in the G2 when we were scrolling. Maybe there was something mentioned.
Or maybe he just has that question in general.
Oh, yeah, the 2020 December Connectors Challenge. So just go to they have one every month. It's just you trying to connect people to the tree.
That's funny. I put in Connectors Challenge in the search for G2G, and it came back with Tracker Challenge, Integrators Challenge, every challenge but that one. I'm scrolling. I don't see the connectors challenge.
Yeah, I don't know.
Here, but this is from August. But there's put in connector challenge December in the G2G feed, and I'm sure that you will find the information you were looking for. If not, you could check out what page? Is there a page? I'm sure there's a page too. You could Google it. You could Google it. See, we're absolutely no help today. None. Zip. Zero.
Well, yes. So the connectors challenge. Just do a quick search. I'm not the best person. Did you? Oh, I thought you froze for a second there, Mags. It was mentioned on the family news email on Wednesday. Oh yeah. So I would just click the link that was on your email, and who hosts that? I don't know if it's the project. It's a project that usually hosts that connectors challenge each month, and it's just a fun little challenge for you to participate in. So you basically take somebody who's unconnected and connect them to the tree.
So Donald, that email is set up often with links that is specific to you. So click on the links in the email about the connector challenge, and you will probably find out more information than you want to know. How about that?
Yep. So that's it for the connectors challenge.
And Alesh says, check out the help pages for calendar, and you'll see some of the big exciting things coming up. Alesh, you should have been doing this today. Sarah and I are not firing on all cylinders. Truly. Are we? We're not.
Yeah, I mean, there was a moment. There was a few moments where we had a couple blips.
Blips?
Blips of.
You ever look at yourself when you say that word? Blips?
Blips?
Blips. It's going to be a flippin' beautiful day today.
I am almost done with my coffee.
Okay, I got to have some more.
But yours doesn't even have caffeine, so it doesn't even barely count.
Or booze. I was in a webinar, Chris and everybody. I was in a webinar Thursday night, and the webinar went on for so long, and we had eggnog for the webinar. And so I had 2 eggnogs, and I don't drink liquor. And after 2 eggnogs, I had to leave the webinar and go and fix myself some food. Came back to the webinar and ate my food while the webinar was going because I had to have food. Okay. Stay away from the eggnog.
So Lish says Ollie will be happy we mentioned her.
I didn't actually mention her name. I was trying to be gentle and careful, but since you did, oh yeah. We love that kid. She's not a kid anymore. You know, next time we see her,
she's going to be, I know.
Oh, we need to, I wish we were having Roots Tech this year so we could see it.
I know.
All right.
Okay. Well,
we're just prattling on.
Yeah. I guess we will. Yes, it's 5 o'clock somewhere, Chris. It's happy hour somewhere.
Yeah.
I guess we'll go.
All right.
Guess we'll go for the day.
And if you are busy doing stuff and you're not here and we don't see you before the holidays happen, happy Hanukkah, you guys. Have a great Hanukkah, happy Kwanzaa, and happy Merry Christmas.
Happy Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa.
There you go. I'm impressed with that. That impressed me. Woo!
So we will see you. Happy holidays. See you next week. And good night.